today we have arrived in a very special place. This area once was a prospering, flourishing business center, but today we are able to see the traditional beauty of this place. In fact, we can see traditional architecture, traditional streets, traditional food, traditional lantern, all of the old beauty charm. Do you want to find out what place this is? Follow me. I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that doesn't stop me from exploring new adventures. A strong environmentalist, I love spending time outdoors and trying delicious vegetarian food and playing with the animals. Join me as I discover more about Taiwan, including its offshore islands. Follow me! That was a very special traditional place called Nine Turns Alley, and the reason, you can guess the name implies, is because it has so many winding narrow paths that turn, and they are actually built for the purpose of protecting individuals who lived here from the harsh winter winds. So that was very interesting to see, and we're going to keep going. Whoa, Lane! I've heard that this place has a special meaning behind its name. Let's find out. This is like 1, 2, 2.5 feet. 1, 2. Ooh. Oh my goodness, how long is it? Oh, look at these. Let's go. We're almost there, almost there. At last, I can stretch my arms again because that must have been smaller than 3 feet wide. And this place is famous, and this area is called Mowu Lane, which literally translates to touch breast lane. Why? Because it said that when a man and a woman walk down this place, it's going to happen. But it's also known as Gentleman Lane because apparently some of the men were gentlemen and wouldn't do it, but I think it should be called Lady Hitchman Lane. We've been walking a lot, especially in the 9 turns, winding, long, narrow path. So I've decided I'm going to take a break. Now there's one thing that's very special to this place that was recommended for me, so we're going to try this really unique snack. Hello!
Hi, 你好.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
你好.
Now, I was told that your particular snack is very unique. Can you tell me about it, please?
Lost wheat flour tea. It's an old generation snack in Luca. So, I will
Try.
You like a cup of mint
Yes,
cha?
please. 好不好？要。Good.
Wait.
Wow, 这是什么？
This is a new generation mint cha.
Oh, okay.
It's different. Traditional is hot, and the new generation with ice.
Really?
Yeah.
So
you
the
can
older
try.
generation likes the hot version, and the younger generation likes the cold version
Yeah.
with sprinkles on top.
Yeah,
Right?
you can try.
First, before I try it, can you tell me what ingredients are in the powder? I know the name is wheat flour drink, but you've got some other things in here, right?
Yeah. We have most of flour, sugar, sesame, almond, so.
peanut, Matt?
No.
No
Almond.
peanut?
Almond.
Just almond.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Cheers.
How it taste?
Interesting. And what's interesting about this is it's got a mix of a bunch of different flavors, so the flavor is familiar. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm tasting, if that makes sense, because you've got the flour, you've got the wheat flour, you've got the almond, you've got the sesame, you've got all these ingredients together, but it makes sense at the same time. And I'm noticing the aftertaste is sweet and a little bit dry. Interesting.
这个面茶应该是大概2次大战之后，因为民生凋敝啊，可以吃的东西不多，啊，刚好那时候有美元，有面粉过来，你就把它炒成面茶。有钱人家的孩子可以吃奶粉，但是毕竟是有限，普通的大概我们在上一代老一点那一代就变成一个主食了。
Now I can see why this particular snack was recommended to me. It absolutely fits with the image and the history of this entire place, because we all know that this area is very rich in its tradition, its culture, and its history. I'm learning from the boss. This food was able to be made available because of history such as the UN giving foreign aid, particularly flour, so they were able to create this drink. So while I'm eating it, I'm able to enjoy and appreciate the history that comes with this snack. I'm here in this very unique traditional building with my new friend Danny, and he's going to show us how to make a really cool treat. What are we making today?
We call the Phoenix ice, Phoenix ice cake. Yes.
Lovely.
It's a Chinese cake, the shape like a phoenix eyes. I will introduce my sister for
Yes.
you.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is
Alice, yes.
Okay.
我们要做凤眼糕，所以我们要准备材料，就是糯米粉，然后跟湿糖。
Interesting. Did you know that? I didn't. You only need 2 ingredients to make this kind of dessert. So just rice powder and what sugar and your mold if you've got one. Alright?
Yes, the mold.
那我们现在要先把它拌在一起。
What's the reason for making the sugar wet?
Oh, the wet in the air for
Several months.
months.
How many months?
Or more than 6 months. Yes.
To make this?
Yes, to make this one.
Wow. Only 2 ingredients, but it takes a long, long time to make this, several months. Can I help you?
Yeah.
So I'm just mixing it?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you sure this is going to stick together?
Yes.
这边要搓差不多15分钟。
So you don't need to add water to this?
No use water.
Oh,
We just use wet sugar.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at it right now, and even though we've added the wet sugar to the rice powder already, it looks pretty dry. So I'm wondering how this is going to stick together.
Yes.
But actually, according to Danny, we are not adding any water to this
Yes,
because
no
that's
water,
going to
no
ruin
oil.
it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to trust it. So we've actually been working this for 15 minutes, and initially I was a little bit concerned that it would be too dry, but now I can see that it's becoming a bit more crumbly rather than powdery, which it was initially. So you can see when I squeeze it really tight, it sticks together, which means it's got some moisture.
Yeah.
Yes. Use the sifter to
Wow.
sift it.
We've got a giant rectangular sifter.
是筛碗嘛，那我们要过筛。
That's a lot to sift through.
Just on one side, it's okay. It's a sifter it and then became very thin.
Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're sifting it now so that when you eat it, you're able to enjoy a very fine, delicate texture.
Yes, yes.
Lovely. Wow, can you see? Wow, can you see the really fine powder coming out at the other end of the sifter?
You can see.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Just kind of, it's just here. So keep it, okay, just like that.
Yes.
Big rip. Oh, I just lost one. Ah! This is very delicate work, I'm telling you. Let's see if we can save the... There we go.
Oh.
Got a line of phoenix eyes.
Do you want to try some?
Can you eat it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cheers. You try some of this.
Yes.
It's very fine, it's very smooth, and the texture, it almost melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
And there's a lovely, sweet aftertaste that I really enjoy. It's my second day here in Lugan, and I am really enjoying the beautiful, cozy charm of this place. It's got a very special old school charm. So I've decided I really want to see how people are able to maintain this charm and live in traditional houses at the same time. They've got to renovate it and put a modern touch on it somehow. So we're gonna find out about that. Follow me. Hello.
Hello， 你好。
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
黄志宏。
Mr. Huang.
Yes。
Mr. Huang, I am Alana.
Alana， 你好。
Yes.
这间厝哈是86年的建筑，咱看到馆顶这个叫做楼井。
Is this original?
它原本就有的，它是为了通风跟采光，所以往里面走，来对的。这间做听后房，这听后房就是咱这间厝内底吼，上年纪最长的来住伫这里，困这里。
Mr. Huang explained to me that there are two reasons why the eldest sleeps here. First, it's not easy for them to climb up the steep stairs. Secondly, the toilets are closer to here.
走往这边去，你看。
Now,
过来这间就是烟柜灶卡，烟柜灶卡就是伫遮咧煮饭的，啊灶伫这里，灶伫这里，啊然后才有一空，啊迄个一个锅子，一个锅子伫水冲起来了后，倒咱水缸内底，
是吗？
在这边 kitchen 炒菜。
Ayo! So do you use it now?
有，现在每天都在使用，但是无咧啉，就洗地板、浇花、甲擦桌子。
I have to say I absolutely love how much natural light you've got coming in the house. Was that part of the original structure of the house, or did you purposely build a lot of natural light into this house?
这个原本就有的，啊，然后天井的话，它以前已经有扛起来了，啊，扛起来了后我给它拆掉，哎呀，改成来的，所以会比较亮，比以前好一点。这就是清剂，那水井，要游一下水无？
可以吗？
可以。
It's a...
这
How do you do?
啊，游这个。
Perfect water to meet our needs. You don't have a water bill.
不用。 这个是灶卡，灶卡本来的灶卡是伫迄里啊，啊改迄伤侪改，这个迄边客厅，啊这里啊吼，伊主本就是八大家人，啊有一段时间伊是做仓库，然后啊做为客厅。我常咧讲的就是讲吼， 我这间厝是修复的，就是甲修理到以前的样子，空间格局，甲日本时代拢同款。啊，第二，若物件拢甲英国同款咯，伊会无适合即摆生活，所以我就是一个做法，就是讲，甲空间格局拢无改变，然后再加入即摆的生活元素，和老厝会当适合即摆的生活，所以这就是我们的厨房。
This room I find very special. It's got a lot of special qualities because at first glance, you can absolutely see the presence of tradition and modern in the same space, yet it works. And this is a fabulous room because you can see again the sunlight and 3 windows for ventilation. So it's a very well thought out, well put together room, all of his creation.
好，来，咱哪家就是后院，烟鬼后院，过来，这个，这个是日本时代的防空洞，就空袭的时候可以躲在里面。
A really beautiful portrayal of history is this place. It's actually a shelter that was used during World War II, but now he has turned it into a swing. So you can see the change in part of history, but modern too. Wow. Did you put this there?
对。Yes. 因为每一年雨季的时候，地下水位会上升，然后那个水井的水也较管，这个会出泉。然后水很冰，我会把它洗干净，然后小朋友会荡秋千泡脚。
很喜欢。I think this whole house is very, very special. It's one of my favorite parts of Lugan because I've never seen anybody combine history with modern living the way that he has, because he has made it suitable for today's needs. It's a very comfortable environment to live in now, but at the same time he has kept so much of the history in just the right way. As you know, Lugan is very well known for its ability to maintain and appreciate tradition, yet it is suitable for today's needs, as Mr. Huang demonstrated. As much as I love this place, unfortunately, we have to leave it to continue exploring other traditions in Lugan. Do you want to join me? Let's go. Oh, but wait, let me finish reading my book. If you come to this environment, there are 3 areas that you absolutely must take the time to explore. Yesterday we saw one of them. We were able to enjoy the traditional snacks, which were of course delicious. The other thing that you must explore is the traditional artwork that makes this place stunning. Now this particular area was created by a very well-known master, Mr. Wu. And in front of us today we have his son, also Mr. Wu. Hello.
Hi, 你好。
Thank you for showing us your wonderful shop.
欢迎来到那个鹿港哈。
Now, most of us know lanterns as being used as a traditional form of light, but can you tell me what are these traditional lanterns often used for today, especially in this area?
灯笼哈，以前就是古时候那个东汉时候，就是在皇帝殿都会使用，跟官员出行，或是商店哈。都问商旗舰都可以用到，使用于200多种用途现在就是以装饰跟祈福都会用到，像这个就是泉州市以前是用纸，现在改成布，可以放30多人。就是我父亲这个做这个灯笼，最大的特色就是它可以长久保存。你要不要试试看这个灯笼，传统灯笼的画法
？Sure. Yeah. I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from yesterday's snack, and I decided that I would continue the tradition here, and I decided to paint a phoenix because I think it's a beautiful creature and is probably one of the easier things to paint as well.
这个就是以前乾隆皇帝特别以国币建的，我前身为那个关的寺庙，这样，从这边右边进去，然后左边出来，这样，
这是你爸爸的？
对，跟我完成的那个作品。
这是爸的。
这个灯笼大概有6年前了，那个上面就是写那个新主公，就是这个庙，这是拜那个天上圣母，那旁边画4种图案，就是吉庆的图案，
Having just come from a class with Mr. Wu Jr., I have a deeper appreciation for the technique and skill required. So right now I'm admiring Mr. Wu Sr.'s artwork, and I want you to pay attention to the level of detail focused on the lantern. We can see the base is incredibly detailed and it's all very well defined, which I learned is hard to do. And then above it, we can see a goat that had a gradient. It had a very well done shading. So you can really see the level of the master skill, which makes sense because he's been doing this for 80 years. So it really is a masterpiece to be appreciated. When coming to this place, you know that there are 3 really significant areas to visit: food, artwork, and the temples that we are enjoying right now. But we also learned that this place is a really good role model in being able to maintain tradition and appreciate it while adapting to the modern times. And we see examples with that in all these 3 areas and more. For example, you saw the wheat flour drink was modernized to fit the younger generation. Cold drinks. We also see other examples such as the beautiful lanterns and Mr. Wu changing it to cotton fabric rather than paper to help it last longer. So the temples are able to have these lanterns for 30 plus years, which is incredible work. We also see that beyond just these 3 areas where we see houses being renovated, but the traditional house is still kept. Just the inside is renovated to fit our needs today. So this place shows as a really great example in teaching all of us that we can keep and appreciate tradition while fitting with the modern times.
Like this one， 它那个吊嘎的那个 ，Yeah， no，
那个，
老师可以讲。
那个什么？